Jordan Moore, Sean Cody Keelior, and Antonio Safa on Trojans Live, presented by Pajanga Resort Casino, proud partner of USC football and USC athletics. USC men's golf senior Antonio Safa coming off a huge win, man. You were, 17 under par in a 54-hole tournament last weekend. That is a USC record. What was working so well out there?
Yeah, I think I was hitting the ball great, especially my second shots, which just kind of allowed me to be give myself a lot of birdie opportunities and playing out there like stress-free golf because, like I said, hitting too many greens, it's easy not to screw around too much around the greens.
What's it like getting your first collegiate victory, number one, finishing at the top? I mean, that's got to be an awesome experience.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, it's been a course that I played before, and I was playing different to what usually plays because usually plays kind of fast and fast greens, but it was very soft out this week, so it played different. But yeah, I mean, to get my first collegiate win starting off my senior year, it meant a lot. And to be in there 17 under as the lowest score in program history, that's awesome.
You're entering the second season with your new head coach. What's it been like with him, working with him?
Yeah, it's been awesome. I've been with him for 4 years. I came with him from Missouri, and I just love the way that we both work together and everything that we've done. It's awesome.
Take us through your journey a little bit. We were just talking to you about it before we went on air, but it's this was called the Whirlwind Invitational that you guys won. It's been kind of a whirlwind journey to get to this point for you.
Yeah, so as we mentioned, I grew up in Mexico, and then I've been also lived abroad in the U.S. in Orlando for 3 years, the golf academy there, and then been at Missouri for a year, and then now this is my third and final year, so it's been a little bit of not a roller coaster, but been everywhere.
Where in Mexico did you grow up?
It's called Torreon. It's a small town in the north part of the country. I'm like 5 hours off the border with Texas.
Is golf popular there? How'd you discover golf?
Not really. Well, nowadays after COVID, it's been getting very popular. Yeah. But my dad and my family, they were just huge golfers, and ever since I was a kid, I would go watch him play when I was like 2 years old every Friday, and that's how I fell in love with the game.
I always wonder about the team golf aspect of it. I know Coach Hankins, we've talked to him about it. And what's it like? What's this group like? And what counts when you're really playing team golf?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's always going to be an individual sport. You got to take care of yourself. But it's awesome that we get to do something different because you're always so focused on yourself that you can also worry about your teammates, right? And how to, take care of them, be part of the group. And, we have a great team of guys. Not a lot of them. We're only 7, probably one of the smallest teams in the country. But it's a very competitive team, and we just push each other to be better every day.
Given your history of how young you were when you were around the sport of golf, when did you know, hey, I might be talented, I could earn a scholarship with this?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been, since I was young, competitive and good at it. But I think that first year in 8th grade when I went to study abroad, that's where kind of everything switched, and I really wanted to pursue a career in golf.
The golfers have a nice life because they follow the sun, right? So you play a lot of golf sort of California and Arizona and Texas and Florida. And I was looking at our schedule, and that's pretty similar. How different are the style of courses, though, as you sort of make that trip regionally across the country? I mean, Big Tens this year, for example, is up in Oregon. I mean, how different is that than Florida golf based on, the grass and the style of courses and all the weather that goes into it?
Yeah, it's always going to be different in each state. I think a good example you put, it's Oregon to Florida. The type of grass is a lot different, so it's going to play softer conditions in Florida, maybe always humid or rainy. So like I said, it's going to play softer. The greens are going to be probably not as firm like in Oregon. Oregon's going to be like tree lines, so you have to be very precise of the tee. Greens might be firmer, quicker. So it's everything, a little bit of those variables that change.
Is there one you prefer, an area you prefer to play golf?
Not really. I've grew up in Bermuda grass, so kind of like Florida, Texas, that kind of style, but I've loved playing golf everywhere.
What's your game like, and do you have any personal goals this year?
Yeah, I think one goal before the tournament, I told our assistant coach that I wanted to win a tournament.
Done. Let's call
now what?
On to next year.
Gotta win, gotta win another one, and then get up in the PGA Tour rankings, which would help me propel to the PGA Tour in a couple of years.
Yeah, always the next step. The next step for you guys is going to New Mexico this weekend. But it's a long sort of wraparound season from fall to spring. So we will be following Antonio Safa and men's golf. Thanks for joining us on Trojans Live. One more segment to come.